Have you ever loved doing something so much that you forgot about everything else? Your homework? Your meals? Even your friends? That's exactly what happens in this story. A father, called Daddy, tells his children about his childhood when he became completely obsessed with a game called ping-pong, also known as table tennis. The story is funny, entertaining, and teaches a very important lesson about balancing fun and responsibilities. The story How Daddy Played Ping Pong is told in a flashback, meaning Daddy is looking back at his childhood and narrating it to his children. Let's get started, but don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dilly Teacher. Part 1. Ping Pong Fever. When Daddy was a little schoolboy, a game called ping pong became extremely popular. It was all the rage. Children played it everywhere in school, at home, during the day, and even at night. Daddy's school even held ping pong matches every day to find the best player. At first, little Daddy could not understand what was so exciting about bouncing a tiny white ball back and forth with paddles. His friends kept asking him to try it, but he thought it looked boring and silly. He just wasn't interested. Think about it. Have you ever thought something was boring at first, but later ended up loving it? That's exactly what happens to Daddy. Part 2. Daddy Gets Hooked. One day, little Daddy finally gave in to his friend's persuasion and decided to try ping pong. And guess what? He was hooked! From that very moment, he couldn't stop playing. At first, he was terrible at it. He kept missing the ball, hitting it off the table, and making silly mistakes. But slowly, he improved. He learned cool techniques like chopping the ball, making it spin, and hitting it with just the right amount of force. He practiced and practiced until he became really good. He got so good that he began to think that ping pong was the most important thing in his life, more important than school, studies, or anything else. He started thinking that ping pong was his real work and everything else was just a waste of time. Key idea. This is where the trouble begins. When you love something too much and forget about other important things, it becomes an obsession. Part 3. Trouble starts, studies go downhill. As Daddy spent more and more time playing ping pong, his studies suffered badly. His grades started dropping. His teacher became very worried and tried to talk sense into him. She told him that education was important and he couldn't spend all his time playing. But little Daddy didn't listen. The teacher then wrote letters to his parents to inform them about his falling grades and his ping pong obsession. But clever little Daddy intercepted the letters, caught them before his parents could read them, and destroyed them. So his parents had no idea what was going on at school. Think about it. Was it right for Daddy to hide the letters? What do you think would have happened if his parents had found out earlier? Part 4. The Big Victory and the Big Mistake. Little Daddy kept improving, and one day he achieved something amazing. He beat the school champion at ping pong. He was thrilled. He felt on top of the world. But this victory made things worse. Now Daddy thought, what is the use of going to school anymore? He believed he was destined to be a great ping pong player and didn't need education at all. So he made a terrible decision. He stopped going to school. But he didn't tell his parents. Every morning he would pretend to leave for school, but instead he would sneak off and spend the whole day playing ping pong. This is called playing hooky, skipping school secretly. Part 5. The truth comes out. The teacher, not having seen Daddy in school for days, decided to take matters into her own hands. She visited Daddy's home to speak to his parents directly. This is when Daddy's parents finally discovered the truth. Their son had been skipping school and spending all his time playing ping pong. They were shocked and extremely worried. They couldn't understand why their child was behaving this way. A bright day and a dark day. Getting a ping pong table was a bright day for little Daddy because he was overjoyed. But it was a dark day for his parents because they could see how it was destroying his focus on studies. Part 6. The Visit to the Doctor. Daddy's parents were so concerned that they thought something might be seriously wrong with him. They took him to a doctor, not a regular doctor, but one who specialized in treating unusual behaviors. A doctor for people who might be out of their minds, as the story humorously puts it. The doctor examined Daddy. He noticed that Daddy looked pale, exhausted, and weak from spending all his energy on ping pong and neglecting everything else. The doctor asked Daddy many questions, trying to understand his strange obsession. But the doctor was puzzled. He couldn't quite understand why a small boy was so passionate about a simple game. After a long and somewhat funny conversation, the doctor realized that Daddy was not crazy. He was just a boy who had gotten carried away by his love for a game. The doctor was wise. He prescribed some medicine and made a deal with Daddy. He could continue playing ping pong, But he had to go back to school when September came. Daddy agreed. The doctor also convinced Daddy's parents to let their son play ping pong, as long as he balanced it with his studies. Part 7. The Tournament and the Turning Point. Daddy's team entered a big ping pong tournament. Daddy played with all his heart, but unfortunately his team didn't win. They came in second place. This was an important moment for little Daddy. Losing made him realize something he had been ignoring. Ping pong was not the most important thing in the world. There were other things in life that mattered too, like school, friends, and family. As promised, Daddy returned to school in September. He started paying attention to his studies again and eventually graduated, completed his schooling successfully. Part 8. Years later, the daughter's turn. Many years passed. Little Daddy grew up, got married, and had a daughter. He still kept his old ping pong paddle as a fond memory of his childhood days. Then one day, his daughter started showing interest in ping pong. For a moment, Daddy felt worried. Would she become obsessed like he had been? Would she neglect her studies too? But he was relieved to see that his daughter was different. She loved ping pong, but she did not neglect her studies. In fact, she went on to become a ping pong champion, something Daddy had always dreamed of but never achieved. Reflecting on his own experiences, Daddy finally understood the agony, pain, and worry his own parents had gone through. Now, as a parent himself, he understood why they had been so concerned. He put away his old paddle but occasionally looked at it and smiled, reminiscing, thinking fondly about his ping pong days. Dear students, this story reminds us of a simple but powerful truth. It is wonderful to have passions and hobbies, but never at the cost of your studies and responsibilities. Little Daddy learned the hard way that obsession can make us lose sight of what truly matters. But his daughter showed us the better way. She loved ping pong just as much, yet she kept her balance and became the champion her father never could. So enjoy what you love, chase your dreams, but always remember to keep your balance. That is the real winning shot in the game of life. See you in the next chapter.